Hello, it's Thursday, 25th April 2024, and this is the news review from Transview Media, where we bring you facts, untangle complexities, and keep you informed. My name is Stephen Best Iyanulua. A downpour yesterday night has wreaked havoc on the Medium Security Custodial Center in Suleja, Niger State, resulting in extensive damage of the facility, facilitating the escape of 118 inmates. This was disclosed in a statement signed by the spokesperson, Federal Capital Territory Command of the Nigerian Correctional Service, Adamu Duza, today. Duza noted that the downpour caused several damage to the custodian center's infrastructure, including a breach in the perimeter fence, which allowed the inmates to flee. In response, NCOS swiftly activated its recapturing protocols, collaborating with other security agencies to recover 10 of the inmates. Efforts to recapture the remaining fleeing inmates are said to be ongoing. The Federal Airport Authority has said it has diverted all flight operations from the Murtala Mohammed Airport, Terminal 1 to the D wing of the airport over a fire incident. FAAN also added that the engineers at the airport have disconnected power from the entire E wing of the airport to quench the ravaging fire, which started 5:29 a.m. today. The Oyo State Executive Council yesterday approved the sum of 3.5 billion for the clearing of bushes around the 36.7-kilometer northeast segment of the Rashidi Ladoja Ibadan Circular Road. The State's Commissioner of Public Work and Transport, Daudu Sando Doyin, announced this after the council's meeting held at the governor's office in Ibadan, the state's capital. Thousands of residents were rendered homeless in March 2024 as the government implemented 500-meter corridors of the circular road. This implementation of the 500-meter corridor on both sides of the circular road cuts across at least 5 local government areas in the state, namely Ona, Ara, Akinyele, Egbeda, Oluye, as well as Idu, respectively. Prices of essential food items have gone up at least 30% between December and April in at least 8 states, according to surveys by our correspondent. This development has made consumers groan, saying the hikes of the prices of goods have affected their budget. Prices of food items have continued to soar across the country despite the recent rebound of Naira. This came as President Bola Ahmed Tinubu recently vowed to ensure a rebound of the local currency reflected in prices of commodities. As a follow-up to the President's decision, operatives of the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission last week raided some Abuja supermarkets over unfair pricing, vowing to extend the clampdown to other states. Many filling stations were disclosed in Abuja and also 5 other states yesterday as the scarcity of premium motor spirits, popularly known as petrol, caused heavy queues at the outlets that dispense the product. Thousands of commuters of the Federal Capital Territory, Nasarawa, Niger, Gombe, Sokoto, and Anambra states, respectively, were left stranded at various bus stops due to scarcity of PMS required by transporters to run their vehicles. This led to a hike of transport fares in the affected states as the few transporters who had petrol raised their rates. It was gathered that the scarcity was due to a shortage of the supply of PMS to the nation's capital and other states, and this led to the closure of filling stations in the affected areas. Oil marketers, however, stated that they would hold a meeting with the management of the retail subsidiary of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited today to know the cause of the shortage and how to tackle it. Moving on, the Special Task Force of the Nigerian Army Operation Safe Haven has convened a crucial meeting with key stakeholders from Bokos and Mango local government areas of Plateau State. According to a statement yesterday via the Nigerian Army Twitter handle, the objective was to address the resurgence of criminal attacks that have plagued the areas, resulting in the loss of innocent lives. The meeting held at the headquarters of the 3 Division Nigerian Army on April 24, 2024 was chaired by the General Officer commanding 3 Division of the Nigerian Army of the Commander of Operation Safe Haven, Major General A.E. Abubakar. Expressing his displeasure over the recurring breaches of security, Abubakar emphasized the need to adequately address the triggers of conflicts in the region to prevent further breakdowns of law and order. He also disclosed that some of the perpetrators of the recent attacks have been apprehended, with weapons and motorcycles recovered, while operations continue to bring the remaining culprits to justice. Again, the Nigerian homegrown school feeding program today got a boost with a partnership between the federal government and the Partnership for Child Development Imperial College, London. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on January 12 suspended all programs of the National Social Investment Program Agency for 6 weeks. The 4 programs administered by NSIPA are NPower Program, Conditional Cash Transfer Program, Government Enterprise and Empowerment Program, and Homegrown School Program. Yetunde Adeniji, the Senior Special Assistant to the President on Homegrown School Feeding Program, noted that the objective of the study was also to determine the effectiveness of the school feeding program in improving students' attendance and academic performance. In other words, he is said to be a comparative analysis of the benefit of investing in school feeding versus other educational interventions. Scores of demonstrators today stormed the National Secretariat of All Progressive Congress in Abuja to demand the resignation of the national chairman, Dr. Abdullahi Ganduje, following his recent suspension by a factor of the ward executives and the alleged bribery allegation levied against him by the Kano state government. Chanting solidarity songs and displaying several banners that read "Ganduje must resign" and return the APC chairmanship to North Central. The protesters appealed to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, George Akume, to consider returning the leadership of the party to their region. This agitation comes 2 days after the Forum of APC state chairman passed the vote of confidence on Ganduje and backed him to remain as national chairman. The delegation of 37 state chairmen gave the endorsement a solidarity visit to National Secretariat of the party. And in sport, Nigeria was yesterday announced as winner of the International Cricket Council Cricket Initiative of the year 2023 in Africa, with the PMC National Under-17 Championship, which has run for 5 years. The country was among 21 nations celebrating by the ICC following another groundbreaking effort on and off the field in the year under review. Nigeria and other regional winners from other continents will now be put forward for voting to determine the global awardees in each category. And that concludes today's news session on Transfer Media. We trust you found this information insightful and valuable. Feel free to connect with us on all our social media channels. Until next time, I remain Stephen Best Ian Loa. Have a pleasant day ahead.